Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. A howdy, partner. How you doing? Today's been a funky day, I'd say. Just a bit of a funky day today. Um, I felt a little bit of frustrations, a little bit of angers today, and that's a healthy emotion when it's expressed properly. And I did some gym activity. I didn't do like a super crazy workout today. I'll be honest, I've done more in the past. But I still went and I worked out. I did some walk-in, some back, some arms. And now we're doing a Libra collective reading. This is for the sign of Libra. So, Libra, are you feeling a little bit frustrated? Are things not happening exactly how you want them to? Even though you've been getting blessings and little insights as to what's to come, people are happy to see you, but you're still like, I don't want to see anyone. Are you still kind of being upset? Loner? Are you being a loner or are you socializing? I know not every Libra is the same, but this is just from my perspective. Have you been isolating yourself out of fear of the old coming back? Now, today we're gonna do some tarot. We're gonna do a couple slices of this deck here, and then we're gonna pull out a couple runes. Today's rune, though, earlier was this one. This is what I pulled this morning, and I made a little short YouTube video about that. And if you want to check that out, you can go into the channel there and look at the short videos. That was the rune for today, which was like stillness. Maybe you feel bound to a situation that you can't quite move from because some reason, or it's time for rest, recovery, rejuvenation. But that being said, welcome to the live reading for the sign of Libra. How you doing, baby? What's good? Now we're gonna pull a couple cards. Let's see what the next. I'm just gonna do 24 hours, looks like, and then we'll pull one card for the month. We're like mid-month right now, so we'll pull one card for the rest of the month. So we'll do a spread for the 24 hours and then one card for the rest of the month. And thank you everybody that's commented, liked on the video, and hit that subscribe button. Six of Cups flew right out in the upright, and immediately after that we got Three of Pentacles. That's looking good for the next 24 hours. That's a good sign. My goodness, that was quick. I didn't anticipate that. Coming out of the Four of Swords, I gotta shuffle this one more time. So let me say it again. Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and Four of Swords in the reverse. Looks like you are getting some sort of offering, gesture. Could be in regards to work. It could be somebody that you worked with in the past, like a business in the past. Somebody wants to offer you something because they feel like they might be obligated emotionally to. And we got four cards. Page of Swords in reverse. Oh. So maybe they're not going to be immature and hold back, or they are still kind of. Let's see, we're going to have to pull a couple clarifiers as well. So yeah, Six of Cups, that's like a water sign energy. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it could be an emotion, it almost came out, an emotion that is tied to a past energy of when you, something you thought was, oh, here we go. Beautiful. It looks good. Okay, I'll show you quickly. Remember, you're sitting at the table with me, so you're on this side, I'm on this side. What you see is the opposite of what I see. So when this looks like, it looks like in the reverse on your side, it's actually upright. And then this one looks like it's in upright, but it's actually in reverse. Okay, so Six of Cups right in the forefront here. This is, six is kind of a balanced number, right? It's balanced. It's not an uneven number. So there's some sort of balanced situation among someone who might be a little bit more mature than you, offering you a cup, maybe an offering. You might get flowers. And I'm seeing these mitts here. I have a pair of mitts just like this little girl in the picture. I have a pair of mitts, so I really relate to that. I'm seeing that being my energy, or the Libra's energy, being offered something. Now, this person might be a little bit older than you, and they might be a little bit taller than you. They're kneeling down. They're coming down to your level. So they're going to be humble or humble themselves. They're going to lower themselves. This might be a person that is like a boss figure, but they're coming down to your level. Maybe they want to bring you up. They're going to be offering you some sort of cup. Now, this might be related to the Three of Pentacles. It might be related to some sort of money, financial contract, third party group. It might be like a business corporation. So it could be a boss of a business corporation. They've been watching you, they've been seeing your skills and your talents, they've been noticing things about you, and they want to kind of like maybe give you even a bonus, like a welcome bonus, I'm seeing, or maybe like a reparation. Maybe in the past they did something bad and now they want you back, but they got to kind of make up for what they did in the past by leaving you hanging. Because Four Swords here in reverse, you're not going to be in your bed anymore praying. Maybe what you've been praying for is coming to fruition now. Your prayers have been heard, and you're going to now get out of that kind of rested praying mode and get out there. But I'm still seeing this Page of Swords in reverse, and that to me is a little bit like, well, this may not have come at the time that you wanted. This may have been late, this communication, or maybe someone they sent to actually talk to you didn't come talk to you and offer you this thing yet. So that could have been why you were like still praying and meditating, and maybe that's why they're giving you this cup here. But at the end of the day, I see an Ace of Cups. This is at the end of the spread. This is upright. So something's being offered to you, most likely because somebody in the past was being immature with their communication towards you, and this could have been at a work situation. They might not be there anymore. They might not have their job anymore, I'm seeing. And now that you've been rested, you're in a position now where you can pick up your sword and take up the job of this Page of Swords. That maybe you're going to have a communications role in the business. You might be someone that's very good with your words, and they see that, and they see that you're very fair and patient, and they want to offer you a position that you're going to really love, and it's going to be around potentially hiring, firing people. Maybe you're going into an HR area, maybe you're going to help with the company relations, maybe a communications job, marketing, advertisement, something along those lines. But they see your skills, they want to offer you something. It's going to get you out of this staying in bed, thinking all night, and not necessarily worrying, but praying. Like you're calm, your energy's calm. All right, let's pull a couple clarifiers. Let's see what's going down. Going down. Well, Six of Cups is clarified by the Hangman in the upright. So they've had some time to think about this. They've gotten a different perspective. Maybe they've had an epiphany. They see you as being the one that is going to shine the light or be a light in their company. You're going to be someone that's going to also be kind of like an attraction. Imagine you saw a man just hanging upside down. You'd kind of stop and you'd look. So they might see like you could be someone that brings the company awareness, or you're just what they've been looking for. And it's like bada bing, bada boom. They get this revelation. What is this Three of Pentacles? That came out. Ace of Swords. So there's communication. That's great. That's good. Ace of Swords is a beginning. This is like a new beginning. Saying, hey, we remember that we worked in the past, but this is going to be a fresh start. They might have to restart some contracts. They might have to write new contracts up or go over things again, new terms and conditions over this Three of Pentacles, who's doing what role. You might be introduced into what might be considered in some companies a crew, because a crew is usually 3 to 7 people, 3 to 5 generally. 7's probably the most you'll ever see. But it looks like this could be a crew that you're going to be welcomed into. You might have a superior position or role as a superior, even though this might be new to you, I'm saying. But the Judgment's being called. Eight of Pentacles, Judgment card. You're a hard worker. They can see it. The trumpet's been blown. Everybody knows. It's not hidden anymore. And you're going to be getting communication. It's coming in. It's going to come in and it's going to give you clarity. It's going to give you your crown, which might be a position of authority. And I'm also seeing, and there's something to do with herbs, plants, and high altitude or elevations. Like you might be doing a job that's outside walking up into the high mountains. You could be picking and gathering herbs, or that might be necessary while you're on the job to utilize the herbs and nature around you to maybe say you're working on a long, hard day, but you know what the plants do, and some of these plants you might be able to incorporate into making something for your sore muscles, or maybe you make a tea out of it, but I'm seeing that's going to be part of it. Also, yeah, the Ace of Swords, it's very, very direct and upright. Looks like they've had an epiphany here, and they're going to be coming in with communication, which now, what is this Four of Swords in reverse? What is this Four of Swords in the reverse? Could be a legal thing too, like you might be getting a position on a legal team or a legal firm. Oh, I know Libras are very good at working with that kind of department. Yeah, this Four of Swords doesn't want to be found out. What is this Four of Swords in reverse? Give me a little towel. Give me a little towel. Come on now. Yeah, this is... Okay, it's taking some time here. One last shuffle, maybe that'll help. What is this Four of Swords in reverse? The bottom is Seven of Cups, on the top is Judgment. They've had some offers. They've already had a lot of people looking for this position, this job. Maybe some of the people they worked with in the past didn't do them justice or betrayed their company. Okay, it was Five of Cups, but it fell down and we're not taking it. It's got to be on the table. Just a card, please, for this Four of Swords. Oh. Oh, that's three. There it is. Nope, not those ones, but that one. Okay, what is it? They're not juggling anymore. Two of Pentacles. They're done juggling. They made a decision. They weighed the pros and the cons. And it looks like in the past, what they did was they probably picked the wrong person. Looks like they picked the wrong person. They might have hurt their knee. I'm seeing the ship hitting that knee right there. Maybe they picked a person that ended up leaving the company anyways and didn't stay long term. Yeah, I'm seeing that. So, yeah, they might feel like a dickhead. Part of my language, but they might feel like a dickhead because they have this like little condom top here. If you look at the Two of Pentacles, kind of looks like a little tiny top there, but it's in the reverse, so they might feel like a dickhead is what I'm seeing. Maybe they were very rude or mean to you while you were trying to get this job or position at first, and that's why they need to come in with this Six of Cups kind of, here's some emotions, and then here's some money, here's a contract, here's some clarity, here's some truth, this is what happened. And then I'm seeing you're coming out of the Four of Swords. Or it might be that this company doesn't work all the time in all seasons, so sometimes they have to go into this resting mode. So if it's not like a full-time job or a position, it's now coming out of season. It's going to be in season, is what I would say. It's going to be back in the saddle kind of time. But yeah, they were juggling in the past. There seemed to be some sort of miscommunication. Maybe they didn't know how much to pay you or what you expected or anticipated. Page of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So, slow coming. Maybe they don't want to tell you about the full details of like what you're going to be making in the end. Maybe they actually anticipate you to be leading their company in the future. Maybe you're going to be the one that's going to offer pentacles to other people. Like I said, you could be getting this position where you're doing hiring and firing. That could be very well likely. And that could be because you've experienced the whole spectrum of working there and then maybe going through like a dishonorable discharge, let's say, or not being taken care of properly. But I'm seeing the Ace of Cups is coming in. That's going to be healing for not only you but everyone around you. So what is this Ace of Cups? Watch this one just fly out immediately. Okay. Let's do a shuffle. And then we're going to bust out some runes. They see you as passionate and somebody that can manage your finances and money despite adversity. You might be someone that can teach these people how you managed. Because if you can manage yourself, you could probably upgrade that. Oh, Lovers in reverse almost came out. What is this Ace of Cups? Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups. You're emotionally balanced and stable, and you're at a point where your finances can grow now as well because you've been financially stabilized. Okay. There it is, baby. What is it, though? What is it? Ace of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. They betrayed you, or you felt betrayed. This could have been a 10-year cycle. This could have been 10 months. You could have been betrayed by people that were offering you money in the past but juggled you and they didn't give you clarity. Now I'm reading it backwards, right? Backwards and forwards. It's Ten of Swords, let's say. Now this is the beginning. This is how they made you feel. You thought this was your passionate offer here, but you didn't get clarity. Maybe they're immature with their communication and they didn't offer you the pinnacle that you required to move forward. Then you had to juggle your finances and go into this kind of hermit, almost hermit, but Four of Swords, healing, praying, rejuvenating, resting energy. Now we got a communication coming in about Three of Pentacles, and this is going to bring back that old nostalgia feeling, helping heal your child within and then give you enlightenment and clarity. That's reading it this way. Reading it this way now is the nostalgia from this something in the past here, whether it be like something you emotionally invested in or somebody invested into you, they're coming back now and they're offering a cup. They've been enlightened, they've been hung upside down. Maybe it's been some time and they had to sit back and really get a new perspective. Maybe you not being with them for some time has caused them to open up a perspective, or they've seen you from a different light, just like watching you from afar perhaps, or looking at the situation differently. And now Three of Pentacles with Ace of Swords, there's a union, a connection. There's three parties. This might be like a business, corporation, enterprise. Could be like a really well established place though, because I'm seeing like this nice architecture in the background, and you're being put on a pedestal. You have these skills and these talents that these people have been observing and even recording and noting with that paper there. They've been watching you. They may have been in the shadows. Some of these people have hoods on their head. They may have been pretending like they were just random people on the street, but they're actually people from this opportunity that's coming in that's been watching you and monitoring you, and they see that you're this king. But you may not have seen yourself as this king because maybe you were in the hangman there and your crown fell off and you're just working on getting enlightened in your spiritual side. But now they want to come in with this communication, this clarity, and maybe it's just a contract. This could be a mail, a text message, a phone call. This could be something coming from long distance over the mountains. I'm seeing that might be coming from long distance like that. They want to restore your crown, bring you back your sovereignty, or helping you feel empowered again, and then give you something that you can now work with. That's going to help get you out of the Four of Swords energy, so you're going to start to get out of bed a little bit more. Your sleep cycle might be getting changed here. You might have to juggle the opportunity I'm seeing, or you've been juggling the opportunity. Like, do I stay? Should I go? What's happening? Where's the flow? Because there's choppy waters in the background. Looks like the ship hit the knee, and that might mean that somebody that they picked as well in the past actually set sail, and then your ship is back here, kind of thing. They're weighing the pros and cons. I also said this person felt like a dickhead because they kind of got this little condom top on their head, and I'll show you again. They kind of look like they got a little condom top on their head, or like a little finger condom. They probably feel stupid for making you wait or juggling you when you were actually the one that they needed for this opportunity. You're probably this Knight of Swords. They may have picked a Page of Swords, which was somebody that pretended to have the sword, but they were actually too weak to hold it up. Maybe they're immature with their communications, or they actually saw something through social media about this person or what this person was doing to you or to others and the communication issues that they had. Just some sort of immature, slow to come energy. A page is like the young. It could be somebody in their 18 to like say 30, even 25, 18 to 25. This could be around there, but 30 is probably upper limit of a page. And then Knight of Pentacles is clarifying that. So that's what they thought this person was, or that's what they thought they were going to get from this person, this Page of Wands. Or that's what they could have gotten with you if they didn't choose to be immature in their communication. But other than that, there's an Ace of Cups here. This Ace of Cups is coming in to offer you peace, harmony, balance, emotional fulfillment, justice. In a sense, it's a golden cup. It's a golden opportunity. It also has a rune on it. It has a rune. It's an upside down M, but that is in this book as well. The M is movement. See the M there? Yeah. It's right next to the B looking shape. There's an M and then there's a B. It says movement, but it's actually in reverse on this cup. So if I were to read that, just randomly, page 125, and I just went right to it. Movement, progress, the horse. Now, we had the Knight of Pentacles right before that, so maybe they thought this person was this Knight of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. So now they're coming to you with a cup because what they had before was this horse in reverse. It's spelled EHWAZ. AWAZ is a rune of transit, transition, and movement. Of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. But in the reverse, it means movement that appears to be to block. Be certain that what you are doing or not doing is timely. There are no missed opportunities. You have simply to recognize that not all possibilities are open to you, that not all opportunities are appropriate. The opportunity at hand may be precisely to avoid action. If you are feeling at loss, unclear about the need to act, consider what is timely to your nature and remember what is yours will come to you. So now if we see that rune in the reverse on the cup here, they also have an X on there. The dove is eating partnership. So the dove is holding a rune as well in its mouth that is the symbol of partnership, technically. Right here. Partnership. Opa. And partnership's about equal exchange. So they may have offered their cup, or were getting a cup offered from an immature Page of Swords that promised partnership, but actually was a blocked opportunity, and it may have caused you to be heartbroken, betrayed, Ten of Swords energy, but you're gonna be offered the cup anyways. So you've gone through the full cycle of all the swords, and now it looks like you're gonna be starting off at the beginning of cups, an Ace of Cups now. Now that you've mastered the swords energy, you're probably moving towards your emotions. So you might be moving out of your logical sense and really just starting to master your emotions now. That's one way to interpret it. There's a few ways to interpret that, but that's how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that there's a business opportunity coming back from the past or rectifying itself from the past because there was some sort of immature communication that came in to either block your finances or steal an opportunity from you. But they can clearly see what it is now at that hangman, and the Ace of Swords is going to be communication about this clarity that they see. You're the king, you're the true, or queen, you're the one that's the right one for the job. That crown belongs to you, and they're going to admit that they feel like dickheads. Okay, because this is in the reverse. That's how they feel. They are unable to balance and juggle these two pentacles that they did, or two people, two opportunities, two businesses, whatever it was. Two locations to live, they're unable to. They're in the reverse, so they feel like a dickhead. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Kind of a funky read today, I'll be honest. We'll put that away. Let's pull a rune. Oh wait, no, one card for the rest of the month. That's what I said. So today's the 19th of the month. We're going to pull one card for the rest of the month and then see what happens. What do Libra... I'm seeing Wheel of Fortune and Two of Wands. Looks like you're going to have opportunities coming towards you that are going to start a new wheel. What is the one card for Libra? Oh, almost had it there. Is it still there? No, none of them flipped. Almost. One card for the rest of the month for Libra. Rest of January. Moving into February, one card. Oh, Queen of Wands almost came out. One card, one more shuffle. You might have to sleep on some sort of offer that's coming towards you with the Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Ay, ay, ay. One more shuffle. I got the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords, one card. I'm just going to sloppily shuffle these, just get one random card that wants to speak to us. One last card here. There it is. Oh, it's actually two. Okay. This is for the rest of January. We're going to read it first like that. Eight of Wands, very fast communication. Could be coming from abroad. I'm seeing a river in a distant location. This might be coming from an old town that you lived or a new town that you're moving to, or there's some sort of distant landmass in the background. There's a building and whatnot and some hills. But there's fast communication. Eight of Wands, very fast. Page of Cups, you might have multiple love offers, is what I'm seeing. For the rest of this month, be on the lookout. If you're a Libra and you're watching this, this is from the 19th to the end of the month. Be on the lookout for communication, very fast communication coming in from potentially a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign energy, or somebody that is like maybe a younger, emotional, someone that wants to like give you what's in their cup. And I'm seeing, yeah, just watch that fish in the cup isn't too fishy. It might be a nice little cute fish that wants to give you a little kiss, but it could just be something fishy. So just keep an eye out. Expect some sort of communication coming in. Could be from a fire or water sign, because the Eight of Wands is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So yeah, that's for the rest of the month here. Eight of Wands, Page of Cups. Take it in. Breathe it in. We're going to pull some runes. Enough of the cards. And then I'm probably going to lay down. So we got rune time. It's a rune kind of day. Oh, we got three runes that fell. M. That one. That one. Okay. What are the runes? Now, the M, was that not movement? It is movement. These are all in the upright, okay? Just so you know. This is movement. That's on page 125 again. We're going to go there. And I'll read it. Okay, movement. Awaz. This is the Awaz rune. This is the first rune. Awaz is a rune of transit, transitioning, and movement of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. This is for all Libras, and I would say this is for the rest of the month. Yeah, so there is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or the development of an idea. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw movement. Another of the cycle runes, let it be said this way: as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. This rune symbol is the horse, and it signifies the bond between horse and rider. Bronze Age artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. Here, Awaz is saying, you have progressed so far enough to feel a measure of safety in your position. Now it is time to turn again and face the future, reassured. Prepare to share the good fortune that comes your way. The sharing is significant since it relates to the sun's power to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. So this is a very positive sign. you're getting some sort of positive movement forward. And that could be the communication that's coming towards you about some movement forward. Okay, it's not in the reversed, it's in the upright, so it doesn't seem like there's any blockage. Now the next one is opening, so movement towards opening, and it's protected. This is the protection rune. I have that on my chest. I know that one well. This is opening, and you can kind of see that. It looks like the Pac-Man mouth. It looks like a door opening. Could be a hinge, right? From a top-down view, that's what it looks like to put a door on a drawing plan. When you draw up a plan of a house, that's what it looks like. It's a 90-degree angle. It's a doorway. So that's an opening. And it's in the upright. So that is page 118. And I'm reading your comments. If you'd like to have cards picked specifically for you, I'd recommend booking an appointment. And I can do that for you. If you'd like to send an email to lonelycompanymedia@gmail.com, we can put you in the schedule and get you a card. And it'll be you have to pay for the service. If you have a question, if you have a specific question that you can put into the comments, I'll pick one card for that. But eventually I'm going to phase out that one question, one card thing and opt out solely for private readings. Because this is a Libra collective read. So, opening, fire, torch. That's what this is. Kano. 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 Opening, fire, or torch. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now both to receive gifts. Okay. You are free now to receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Non-attached giving. Yeah, okay. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. One of the 13 cycle runes, the protection offered by Kano is this. The more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. In relationships, there can now be mutual opening up, which you may trigger and set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on the one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist as the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are the center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there's now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. Not kind of cool. Now, protection. 111. That might be significant to you. Page 111. Protection. The sedge or rushes. The elk. I'm just reading straight from the book here. Control of the emotions is at issue here. During times of transition, shifts in life course, and accelerated self-change, it is important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the highs as well as the lows. New opportunities and challenges are typical of this rune, and with them may come trespasses and unwanted influences. Algiz serves as a mirror for the spiritual warrior, the one whose battle is always with the self. The warrior's protection is like the curved horns of the elk, or the warning rustle of the sedge grass, or both serve to keep an open space around you. For both serve to keep an open space around you. Excuse me. Remain mindful that timely right action and correct conduct are your only true protection. If you find yourself feeling pain, observe the pain, stay with it. Do not try to pull down the veil and escape from life by denying what is happening. You will progress, knowing that is your protection. Okay, so those are the runes. And we're going to do this one card for Ziggy Stardust, and it will be a yes or no affirmation for her question. If it's in the upright or in the reverse, that will let us know. I'm seeing 4 of Wands and 4 Pentacles. 44. One card, upright, yes. Inverse, no. And it's gotta be a flipper. It's gotta come right out. And her question was, will I see him soon? I don't know who him is, but will Ziggy see him soon? I don't know. Let's ask the cards. Oh, that first one. 5 of Swords in reverse. I'd say no. It looks like there's some conflict here still, too. Or maybe just getting out of conflict with this person, but it's in the reverse. Ziggy, I say. The cards say no. I don't actually know, though, because I don't know your situation. I mean, you could probably make it happen. If you want to go stalk the person, you probably can go find them. But I don't recommend doing that. That's not behavior I condone. It definitely looks like it's in the reverse. We'll pull another one. I don't know. I don't know if you need more time or not. You might need to just move on. Sometimes that's the best course of action, is just to let go. They say if you let them go and they come back, then they truly loved you. But sometimes it's hard for something to come back if they don't know where you are. Or you told them never to come back, but you think, oh, they'll fight for me. That's the weirdest thing. I've dealt with women. They're like, oh, leave me alone. And then they actually, that's just a way for them to see if you'll fight for them. It's like, or they tell you that they want you, and then you go and you hang out with them, and then they try and say you shouldn't even come around here. So I don't know. Men and women are very different at this point. And now men aren't even becoming men. They're being more effeminate, and women are becoming more masculine. So what is this world coming to? I don't know. Let me tell you. It doesn't look good for our population numbers, though. Unless you're some sort of, you might live in a third world country or something. I don't need him. Nobody needs anybody, except we all need each other. Isn't that crazy how that works? Nobody needs anybody, but we all need each other. Will I end up with Twin Flame? The Emperor in reverse. So this was for Ziggy. Both of them are in the reverse. It looks like it's not happening for you, Ziggy. I'm going to be honest, just based on the cards. Now for Willie, Willie's question is, will I end up with my Twin Flame? And now we can ask the cards. Simple yes or no. If it's in the upright, it's a yes. If it's in the inverted, it's a no. And we're just going to shuffle through. Oh, there's one. There's 2, actually. Mixed messages here, Willie. I'm going to have to keep going. Because the 2 came out. One is upright, one is inverted. Yeah, sorry to see that, Ziggy. But it just might not be the right time. There we go. This is for Willie. 9 of Swords, but in the upright. You might be worrying and staying up very late at night, feeling lonely, despair, sorrow, but it still looks like you're going to be connecting with your Twin Flame because it's in the upright. Hope that answers your question, Willie. I mean, there's no guarantees, right? It's tarot. It's kind of like predicting the weather. 60% of the time, you're allowed to be wrong. It's one of the only professions where you're allowed to do things wrong or get the wrong answer. We are not fortune tellers. We are just reading the cards, okay? If you want an intuitive reading, I would suggest that you book an appointment with me and we can go through that and it'll be a little bit more clear and we can actually pull more than one card. But the short end of the stick, or the short answer, let's say, is 9 of Swords upright. So yes, but you might be staying up late at night waiting for this person. Do animal cards. Do animal cards. Can I get a please, Ziggy? Can I get a please? Can you please do animal cards? Please, we'd really like it. Can you hit that like button, Ziggy? Can you hit that subscribe button? Can you share the video? Can you send some donations? You want to send a donation? You want to send a donation? Hey? If you want to send a donation, the description box below has the email for that. These are the animal cards. I'm just gonna do this and pick one. This one because it was tough. Oh, we got two. Okay, we're gonna go through those two, and that's it. Send a donation, bruh. If y'all be making requests, send a donation. It's kind of like when I played live music. I'm a professional musician. I don't know if a lot of you know that watching this video, but I'm a professional musician. And I made money doing it. That's why I'm professional. And I've been doing it. I started playing music when I was 9 years old. And now I'm the prime ripe age of 27. So I've almost been doing it for 2 decades. And that's quite a long time. I've even had to relearn how to talk and how to walk. So pretty wild. So yeah, I'm a professional musician. I've been on radio, television. I have a song on Spotify. I'm working on recording more. But when they ask you for a song and they're just yelling out at you while you play, you're like, come on, at least give a tip. Some of these people that ask the most of you don't give you anything. What do you play? You got 80, 50 years yet. Well, don't try and tell me how long I have yet to live. For my ancestors lived longer than that, dang. I hope I live longer than 50 more years, but yeah, we'll see how my hands hold up and where I end up. So the first animal we got is an Asian elephant, and I will show you what this picture looks like. I just learned a little bit more about my family today. Here is the Asian elephant. Look at that, beautiful. Asian elephant, and you can see the world on top here. It means it's an endangered species. Okay. Now that you've seen the imagery, let's see if I can just prop that up for you on these cards. Will it stay? Will it stay? I need somebody send me some card holders. I know I need something. I need something here. What are we doing? There we go. Okay, that's what we're reading right now. Asian elephant. The elephant. It says honor lineage, and I was just talking to you about how I learned a little bit more about my family here. It turns out I've even got Irish ancestry. I didn't know I was Irish until today, but now I know why I'm still alive. It's because I got the luck of the Irish. Yeah, I guess I'm Irish. I think I might be a little bit English too, and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, Asian elephant. Who knows? I could be Asian too. Elephant stands in the river of time, honoring the past and nurturing the future, always feeling the lines of lineage radiating both forward and back. She remembers her ancestors, the mastodons and the mammoths, the long extinct cousins in this ancient family, and knows she is a link in the chain of life. Her daughters will someday be matriarchs, and then mere bone, fossils that will someday point to a species that no longer exists. You too are a link, a bridge between what came before and what is yet to come. As you move through your life, honor not only what is past, but what is yet to be. Okay, so it's talking about how you are not only a bridge and a connection to the past, but you are also a bridge to the future. And you can remember, and not only Asian elephants, they often, like, what is it? They remember their birthplace or something like that. They came from that place once in their life before, but they can like walk all the way back through memory somehow. There's something about that. And elephants stand in the river of time, honoring the past and nurturing the future. So you're feeling both the past and the future simultaneously in the present, and you're navigating that pathway, that river of time. And it says honor your lineage, explore old photographs, your DNA, family recipes, stories and songs. Dream into the future, seeking your children's children. This can be as simple as setting the intention before you go to bed. Choose a way to honor your lineage. You could create an altar, make a family feast, or take a pilgrimage to the place of where your ancestors lived. Elephant has only a few teeth at a time. When her front teeth wear out, the back ones move forward to replace them, and new back teeth grow in their place. I did not know that. Symbolically, strong teeth are associated with feeling in control of your life. If you've ever had a panicky dream in which your teeth were knocked out, some part of your waking life was probably feeling out of control. But Elephant expects to lose her teeth. There is no panic, only calm acceptance of change. It says call on Elephant when you need to be comfortable in your own skin despite what others may see as a deficiency. Okay. Elephant, very wise. Nuthatch. Page 79. Second animal in our animal cards that we're picking. Page 79. And we're getting there. Change your perspective. Change your perspective. We're going to put the card there, and then I'll show you the imagery. Change your perspective. For those of you just joining, we're going through the bestiary. You have 2 elephants. You're Dutch and you have 2 elephants. Now, isn't that something? Ziggy, send pictures or it didn't happen. Email me, Ziggy. Show me your elephants. I would love to see pictures of your elephants. Now, I met a cat once there. I knew a cat that was named Ziggy. And the guy would always say, "Hey, Ziggy," like Ziggy Marley. But yeah. Enough of that. Nuthatch. Change your perspective. Up is down and down is up. To Nuthatch, it really doesn't matter. This little bird has no trouble. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. Statue isn't real. It's cheaper to feed a statue than to feed a real elephant. The little bird has no trouble when life gets topsy-turvy. A backward-pointing toe lets this quirky friend walk down tree trunks, while other birds can only climb up. Is Nuthatch simply being contrarian, or is going against the grain serving some special purpose? Here's a hint. When you flip everything over, the world looks dramatically different. This allows Nuthatch to store his winter seed stash in plain sight for him, but to other birds, it's hidden by folds in the bark. Nuthatch reminds you to approach your usual problems from a different direction. A change of perspective makes all the difference. So you might be doing something quite different than other people, or how you do things is very different, but that's what gives you your unique skills and capabilities. Other birds, find a new approach. We often approach problems in our lives from one direction, but what happens if you flip the problem over or find a back door? Let's use the cards that come with this book to find out. And then it goes through some sort of thing there. Reflection. There are patterns in all of our lives. Some of them are simple, like which side of the road to drive on, and others are more obscure, more felt than thought. Some of these patterns are social contracts that keep us safe. Others are habits with roots that have been lost and the twists and turns of time and culture. We tend to be reactive when someone goes against the grain. Think of the person who pushes backwards against a crowd, goes up the down escalator, or moves against the flow of pedestrian traffic in an airport. What thoughts cross your mind as you get out of the way? How do you treat people who go against the grain? Do you let yourself move against the flow? What's the difference between being a rebel and an innovator? And then Steve Jobs' quote at the bottom there: innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. And that's something. A leader and a follower is what is being distinguished by innovation. So we're gonna bid it farewell, and we're going to see you guys on another video. When an elephant faces your door, what's it mean? It's probably like a protection of some sort. Yeah. If you just tuned into the video, feel free to go back and rewind. This is a live stream. I'm going to be closing the live stream in just a couple seconds here. But for the meantime, you can do that. And then when it re-uploads and whatever it does, you can find the video and rewatch it at your leisure. For those of you that like a personal private reading, you can do so by emailing lonelycompanymedia@gmail.com. And we can get you booked in. We have to figure out what time zone you're in and what time zone I'm in, and then we can get that figured out. And if you'd like to donate, help support the channel and support the cause of getting new cards, more runes, different things like that, or simply donating to help me feed myself, that would be wonderful. If you'd like to pay for my lunch or my coffee, send a donation. Also, I need to buy new guitar strings, I'll tell you that, and that's like 20 something bucks. So if you want to send a donation, that's really appreciated. Today we went through the runes. We got 3 runes. It was movement, it was opening, and it was protection. So there's going to be some movement towards an opening. This opening might have been protected just for you. Maybe there's a position at a company that's been waiting for you and it's been protected. Don't worry, don't fret. Stay calm, stay blessed. Drink lots of water, have good tea, love yourself, love everybody, including the ones that you hate. The people that you hate are probably the ones that need the most love. Other than that, have a great day. Thank you for all those new and returning subscribers and everyone that's commented and liked the video.